I have never had, in the history of being on YouTube, I have never had 6 watching and 1 like, 7 watching and 1 like in under a minute. That's fucking crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Those are some numbers there, I'll tell you, folks. What's up, Rescue Pets Rule? What's up, USA All Day? Andy Lemieux loves the hat. Very nice. Thank you, Andy. Margot. I always have trouble saying this. Margot Alargo. I love that. Obviously a play on Mar-a-Lago. USA Andy Margot, hello, says Rescue Pets. USA All Day, dude, check that damn email. There's good content there, dude. I will. I have a lot of stuff to do. But it's also, believe it or not, believe it or not, believe it or not, it actually is an important element in my life. Come on. Friggin' phone. I got this kick-ass new case. It's a self-charging case. So the case actually charges the phone, but it's slippery. It's all smooth. So the phone falls. Just say Margot, it's easier. Yeah, well, that's what I call you, Margot. Gramps gave Margot her name. I did not know that. That's cool. Gramps is cool. I hope Gramps doesn't hate me. Everyone basically hates me right now. Good morning. I'm bored. What can I say? M-Gons, you say whatever you want. All right. I'm not going to balance this on a coffee cup anymore. I'm going to balance it on the incense holder. That's better. It's more nice. And JB, I'm ISP Ghost, laughing my fucking ass off. Yeah, I gathered that. I gathered that. No worries. No. Me, JB. I try to do a good job at his channel. Velcro strips, that's a good idea. Velcro strips is a very good idea. Vic E. Oh, wow, Vic E doesn't hate me. For some reason in my head, I thought Vic E hated me. And by the way, it's all my fault. I've been a dick. All right? And it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. But here's what I'm going to do with the show. Here's what I'm going to do with the show. First, I'm going to hand out all necessary apologies, okay? And I want to explain my show because a lot of you, although you've been with me for a while, Zero Foxes Given Off Road has joined us, our newest superstar, who does a live stream. So here's what I want to do with this show. It's kind of grounding myself. And frankly, doing this show with all the work that I have to do today, I gotta file taxes, I gotta file for probation and my stupid ass alcohol meetings, you know, all that stuff. Yay. 16 weeks at $100 a piece. Oh boy, am I looking forward to that one. But I'm not minimizing. So, look, there's a lot going on right now. Everyone's coming in. There's a lot going on right now. So, you know, I'm just going to plow forth. I'm glad everyone's here, but I'm super glad that Zero Foxes has joined us. Zero Foxes, our newest YouTube superstar, has the balls to do his own show. You guys should all have your own show. All right? And since everything is public, okay, I'm just going to tell everybody exactly what happened over the last couple months. exactly where I'm at and exactly where I'm going to go to get back on my feet. Okay? But first we need to establish conversational rules. Everyone's kind of saying, why is my connection so bad every time? Every fucking time I try to. It's very frustrating. And since everything is public, I don't care. I'll just share it all. I admitted to all facts. Everything that happened is exactly what happened. There's nothing hidden. There's no attorney-client privilege. There's none of that stuff. It's like, yeah, this is what happened. So I don't mind putting it on the internet. I don't mind putting it on the internet at all. Because everything that happened is exactly what happened. Okay. So we're going to start the opening monologue finally. And I'm glad that you guys like my hat. I just got it. I always wanted the red one. I lost my camo one. It's in the apartment somewhere. It's probably shoved under a cushion somewhere or something. But I've always liked the red one. I've always loved the red one. I think it's great. I think it's great. And for all of his mistakes and foils and follies, yes, I still love the president. And yes, he is going to. Let's start off on a positive note, because this is going to be, although I'll do it in a positive tone, I'm going to do it in a positive tone. It's still very negative subject matter. So let's start with some positive subject matter, shall we? Who is going to vote to be able to do the show? Because all it keeps is fucking reconnecting. Do the show. I have 100% bar up there. Or I have 3 out of 4, which is basically as strong as you're going to get anywhere. And I'm losing viewers because the show keeps fucking reconnecting. I can't even do my show. I can't even do my show. What's going on here, folks? Am I being censored? What's going on here, folks? This is not okay. All right, let's try it. It seems to be okay for now. Okay. So, number 1. I want to go over exactly what's happened in my life over the last 2 months. Okay? I'm going to give you guys everything in line item fashion, and it's all public record, and I've been putting myself on the internet for 2.5 years. For 2.5 years. So I don't mind sharing stuff like this, okay? So on the 15th of 2 months ago today, my company informed me that my division was going to be closed down for business reasons, not due to underperformance. They actually said, which they've been saying for years, you do the best work that we've ever seen. Jason, you do the best work that we've ever seen. However, it's more profitable for the business moving forward, given our various expansions, etc., etc. Okay? That, we're going to close basically your division, your laboratory, which I built from the ground up. All right, so I was fucking devastated. I was devastated. Because they knew what they were going to do 2 weeks before, a month before. They knew what they were going to do. And they could have pulled me and my coworker who I trained, who was also unemployed. They knew what they were going to do, and they could have told us, but that's not the way that they do things. So, right at the end of the day, on that particular day, boom, career over. And I was freaking devastated. I was actually, and I'm not trying to be dramatic, but this is really true. And if anybody's ever been through something like this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I was in a complete state of shock. I was in a state of shock. I was just in a total state of shock. I wasn't thinking properly. I was not myself. I was just in a cloud. I was just in a cloud. Like, what the fuck just happened? Did I do something wrong? They told me I didn't do anything wrong. They said my work is great, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. I was in a total fucking state of shock. Like shaking. And I'm not an emotional person. I mean, sometimes I am because I cry on camera sometimes in front of you guys, but by and large, I'm not an emotional person. So I drive home, and I start bitching to my roommate. I'm like, yeah, so this just happened. I'm eligible for unemployment. I'm eligible for Cobra health benefits. But it's like, I'm a worker. I'm a producer. I'd rather be working. I'd rather be producing. I was fucking devastated. Especially because I loved what I did. Especially because I loved what I did. And it's a conscious effort on my point right now that I'm not taking your comments because, you know, I need to get this out there. All right? Because it's going to explain my actions on YouTube over the last few days. Because I lost a viewer yesterday, Kiwi Lover, for being maybe mean or being a little aggressive or being a little unhinged or whatever it was. And I'm sad about that. And I hope Kiwi Lover comes back. Let me rephrase that. I hope Kiwi Lover finds it in her heart to come back to my channel. And if not, I totally understand. All right, so I get home and I'm sitting right here in the very seat that I was sitting in. I'm railing at my roommate. I'm like, why didn't they tell me 2 weeks ago that they were going to be closing the division? They could have told me this whole process would have been easier. I was in shock from head to toe. I was in shock. I could feel it in my fingertips. I could feel it in my kneecaps. Total shock. Small company. Small company. Very intimate, like a family. I was in total shock. I was in total shock. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. I just wanted to shut my brain off. I just wanted to shut my brain off. So, because normally I just drink beer. I just like to have a couple beers. That's my thing. I like to smoke a little pot when I can get it. I don't have any right now. I haven't had some for quite some time. Maybe I'll qualify, because I'm in, Massachusetts, maybe I'll qualify for medical. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Okay? And all these long comments that you guys are making, I appreciate, but I can't read them because this is the opening monologue, okay? Think of Hannity. Think of Hannity. This is the opening monologue. So, I said, fuck it all. I said, fuck it all. And I went down to the liquor store right around the corner. I bought a nice 750 milliliter bottle of vodka. And I never drink vodka. I'm not a vodka drinker. But I'm like, you know what? I need to shut my brain off. So I bought a bottle of vodka and I think a mixer. I don't even remember what it was at this point. Maybe it was some juice. Maybe it was soda water. I don't know. But anyway, so 2 bottles. So big bottle of vodka and a mixer. And I came back to the place and I continued bitching, just ranting and ranting and ranting and ranting, being all pissed off. And I had like 2 or 3 vodka drinks. All of this is public admission, by the way, so I'm not giving away anything that's going to harm me. Everyone knows exactly what I did, even in the courts. Everyone knows, because I admitted to all the facts. Everyone knows exactly what I did. Okay? So I'm not telling you guys anything that is not already public record. Okay? So I had like 2 or 3 drinks. And then I didn't have any food, and I didn't want to cook because I was depressed and in total shock. And I'm not trying to play the victim here. I'm just giving you guys the outline of the evening. That's all I'm doing. Okay? Everything that happened this evening was my fault. Everything that happened this evening was my fault. 100% my fault. My decisions, my bad decisions. All right? So I'm like, you know what? I don't have any food. I'm going to go get a couple slices of pizza. Man, would my life have been different right now if I just ordered a takeout pizza? Which I have enough, you know, even now, I have enough money to do. Man, would my life be different if I just made that decision. But I was stupid. I wanted to keep moving. I wanted to, you know, get away, kind of get out, because I was stewing in my own juices. So I went to go get a couple slices of pizza right down the street. And someone cut me off because somebody was taking a left. It wasn't even at a light or a stop sign. Someone was taking a left, and there were like 4 cars. And then this person cut me off, and I ended up rear-ending them. And it was a bad rear end. I hit him at basically like 35 miles an hour, no brakes. No brakes. No brakes. So this is the quintessential moment that I want you guys to understand. If you've ever made mistakes or have had family members who have made similar mistakes, this is the quintessential moment right here. I hit someone doing 35 miles an hour, no brakes. No brakes. No brakes. I want to keep saying that over and over again. That's the most important point. No brakes. Totaled my car. Their car actually wasn't that bad. It was obviously a better built car than mine, you know. Their car wasn't that bad, and there were no injuries. There were no injuries. Even now, with all this bullshit that I'm going to have to go through for the next, 16 weeks and subsequent year, even now, the only thing that I care about is that there were no injuries. If I ever hurt someone else due to my stupid actions, I'd never be able to unlive that, number one, and number two, forgive myself. But luckily, there were no injuries. But my car was basically, given its age, given its make and model, and given the damage to the front bumper, was deemed to be totaled. And then the cops show up, which they should have. Obviously, they should have shown up. And then they did the eye test. And this is all public record. I'm not giving away any private information here. This is all public record. So, doesn't matter. They did the eye test. I refused the breathalyzer. Never take a breathalyzer, by the way. 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 Because it's just added bullshit onto your situation, okay? Never take a breathalyzer. So I did not take the breathalyzer. They gave me a field sobriety test and said that I was failing, not that I failed. And I said, okay, so what do we do next? So they did it again. They looked in my eyes and they said, you know what? And then basically, now's the part. Hey, YouTube, I'm trying to do a show here, and I pay for a really good connection. Can you please, can you give me a second? Reconnecting. Fuck you, reconnecting. All right, so anyway, went through the whole process, and I got in trouble with pot before it was legal in Mass back when I'm 34, so back when I was like 17, 18, 19, I got in, with pot, so I was not super freaked out with the whole process. I know what it is. You got to sit in a cage for a while, then you get bailed out, etc., and they actually let my bail myself out for like 40 bucks, which I was kind of surprised by. So I bailed myself out. And, you know, now I'm going through the legal process. I've made friends. I contacted her yesterday at my prompting. Nice young lady, nice probation officer. Seems very cool over the phone. You know, this and that. So I got to go through some classes. And so every class, I assume, is going to be don't drink and drive. And in the back of my mind, my whole answer... And by the way, I'm wearing the fucking Make America Great Again hat to the classes. I'm doing that. In Massachusetts. So they're going to say there are consequences to operating a vehicle under the influence. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say I understand. It's never, ever, 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 ever. And I'm saying this to you guys, actually. I'm saying this to you guys. It's never, ever, 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 under any circumstances, going to happen ever again. Let's say it's 5 years from now. Let's say it's 5 years from now, and I'm at a wedding, and I have like 3 glasses of champagne or something. And my only way to get home is to take a 200, let's say it's up in Maine or whatever, the wedding reception. And, you know, I have 2 or 3 glasses of champagne. I'm going to do 2 things. I'm either going to, 1, not have 2 or 3 glasses of champagne. I'll just drink ice water and drive home. But if I happen to be in a situation where I end up having, you know, 2 or 3 glasses of champagne, and I have my car there, I'm going to ask, even if it's awkward, I'm going to ask if I can stay over. And if for some reason I can't stay over because it's too crowded or it's not appropriate or who knows what, I'm going to call a cab, even if it costs $200 to get home. 200, 300, 500, 1,000. Doesn't matter. I'm going to hop in a cab, pay the money, sleep in my own bed, and then the next day I'm going to figure out how to get my car back. I will never, ever, 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 under any circumstance, will I ever get behind the wheel of a vehicle after having so much as even 1 beer. Ever again. Ever again. Ever again. Ever again. I'm 34. This rule for my life is going to remain true when I'm 64. This rule for my life is going to remain true when I'm 84. Never will I ever, ever. No one was hurt. No one was hurt in the incident. We're now. So with that, I'm going to scan back. You guys had a lot of long ones, but it was right during the middle of the rant. Dick Rundell has joined us and says, Hannity gives me a headache. I like Hannity, personally. Dick Rundell says, vodka gives me a headache. I'm not even a vodka drinker. I was just in total shock. Zygomagicus says, I'm awake, but my brain isn't. Yeah, I can't sleep. I've slept probably 10 hours since last Monday. since the Monday before last. Margot Alargo. I love that name. Vicky says, me too, Zygo. Rescue Pets says, Zygo, good morning. Sorry, I'm kind of reading out of order. I just, you know, I want to get everyone. Me too, Zygo, says Vicky. Okay. Margot Alargo. I used to drink... Margot. I used to drink vodka once in a while with a nice fresh squeezed orange juice. I enjoyed that once in a while. Yeah, me too. Hannity is a stream of consciousness thought. Well, that's what I am too. So if you dislike Hannity, I'm surprised that you like me, Dick Rendell. The whole show is a stream of consciousness. That's the point. Love vodka and gin, says Andy Lemieux. Yes. I like a gin and tonic, maybe once a year, maybe twice a year. Good morning, Rescue Pets. Good morning, everyone, says Zygo. Margot says, champagne gives me a headache. Yeah, I don't like champagne. Champagne sucks. It's too sweet. Hannity would have been a good controller, says Rescue Pets. I don't know what that means. Margot says, hello, Zygo. Vicky says, LOL, Rescue. Wow, Zygo is here. Good morning, buddy. Yes, Andy Lemieux. Zygo Magicus is in the house, and so is Andy Lemieux. Vicky says, good morning, Zygo. Rescue Pets says, you have to open your brain and let info flow freely. Yeah, that's what my show is. That's exactly what it is. Margot says, okay, JB, I'll see you later. All right, peace out, Margot. Thanks for coming by. Dick says, dude, you can go down to social services and they will give you a ton of free shit. Maybe I'll look into that. Maybe I'll look into that. Vicky says, Margot, take care. Andy says, take care, Margot. Vicky says, yep, Rick. Margot says, ciao, guys. See you in the streams. Well, yeah, Blackie will go on at some point. And plus, we also have Gramps. We got them all. We got them all. Fuck the CNN chats. We're taking over. We have already taken over. Margot says, oi. Michael Gonzalez says, that's the problem at Rescue Pets. I speak like a lady, act like a dog, work like a man, thinking rarely comes into the picture. That's a good quote. I like that. Vicky says, battery dying here. Well, you gotta get yourself, Vicky. I don't know if you have an iPhone or not, but you gotta get yourself one of these phone charging cell phone cases that I just got yesterday. The shit literally charges my phone. So you charge the iPhone, and then you charge the case, and then the case charges your phone. It's the craziest thing. It's like $100. Back. Yay, interview Thursday. Hope I get another project soon. I hope you do as well, USA all day. Vic E says, love you all. Very nice. We love the Vicky. Says a Borat and a JB. USA all day later, Vicky. Bye, Vicky. Rescue Pets. Dick, take care. Says USA. Andy says, sounds like they needed money any way they can. I don't know what that means. Andy says, I'm 57. Cool, I'm 34. We're in the same age group. That's good. Rescue Pets says, MAGA. Milton says, CAG. Keep America great. Yes. Brandy B has joined us. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the JB Bitch Session, where I just bitch about everything. Although 70% of it is of my own doing. But I'm still going to bitch about it. Because it's my stream. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Brandy B, good morning. At Rescue Pets, Zygo Margot. You doing okay, Brandy? Says Rescue. Brandy says, I'm good today. Brandy B says, good morning, Vic E. And Andy. Rescue Pet says, I meant Hannity would have made a good air traffic controller. Probably. Zygo says, Infomars? Yeah. New chatter was deleted by Brandy B. Who's that? I don't know. You can, my moderators, you can let the trolls in. I'll deal with them. I got bigger problems to fucking deal with. Let them in. Who cares? Let's have a Packy party. Let's have a Novus party. Who cares? Let them in. Unless they start doing the Jew and N-word stuff and all that, you know, right off the bat, then obviously you know what to do. So it's someone we know, LOL. Hi, MM. Oh, I'm fine. Hi, Messenger Mike, says Zygo. Oh, I'm finally caught up. Hurry back, Brandy. Blackie Rocks and Reverend Rolls. Yes, we are the preacher and the reverend. Michael Gonzalez has a good one. Illinois offers free training / retraining in skills via unemployment and above unemployment compensation. Maybe Massachusetts does as well. Maybe, but I don't mean to brag. But I'm like a very, very smart person and a very, very technical and resourceful person. I've worked in restaurants. I've worked in laboratories. I've worked in, you know, science-based. I've worked in biotech. I have a very, very broad skill set. And my hands and eyes are amazing. So I've got that going for me. And also, I've never been fired from a job, ever. I've only been let go because of my division being closed down. So I've got that going for me. So I have a lot going for me. But unemployment for a bit to figure shit out. I need to figure shit out because I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to do. Because I'm not somebody, and by the way, I don't judge. You know, everyone's, you know, most of us are young like me. I'm 34. You know, but I'm not somebody who just wants a job. I don't want a job. To me, a job is something you do for maybe, you know, 6 months or a year or something like that, and then you go on and find another job. Not you. One goes on and finds another job. One in general, you know. I'm much more of a career person. I'm a career person. All right? I like contracts. I like contracts. I like contracts. Okay? So, you know, I need to figure out, you know, aside from the bullshit that I'm going through right now, which is, again, 90% self-created, don't have drinks and rear end someone, it does not end well, okay? All public facts. I'm not giving away any attorney-client privilege or anything by saying that. I'm just telling you. You know. But, I just have to get through this period. You know, get through the classes, get through the probation, and then figure out what the hell I want to do. I'm certainly not going to go work for another orthodontic laboratory ever again. I can tell you that. You know, my earning status is much higher because I was basically at the top of my earning status in that type of organization. If you want to make any money in orthodontics, become an orthodontist. If you want to make any money in dentistry, become a dentist. You're not going to make any big bank dollars being an assistant or front desk or any of that stuff. Losing connection again. This is where my phone ends. I'm losing connection, my friend. What a mess. What a mess. Rescue Pet says trippy, JB. Yeah, it won't stop. At least the chat's still going. I don't know if you guys can still see me. Can you still see me? Phlebotomy? That's a blood work. Rescue Pet says phlebotomy, which is blood work. I could easily do that. I could easily do that. I'm a very technical person. Okay, let's try moving the phone. Can anybody still see me at all? How annoying. Looks like it's back. All right, I have two very crucial questions. We're going to switch topics. Number one, I have one single mozzarella stick that was left out overnight. Should I eat it? Or should I throw it away? I don't want to get sick. Yes, Michael, you're being extraordinarily helpful. Should I eat it? Rescue Pet says eat it. Okay, I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, it doesn't taste bad. It's cold. But it doesn't taste rotten. So that's good. And also, I have an entire untouched cheesesteak sub in the fridge that I put away immediately, so that one's definitely going to be fine. And I was thinking about eating half of it. So I think I'm going to go get that. I'll be right back. Hopefully the stream doesn't buffer while I'm gone. And then we'll do another, we'll do another 20 minutes on the live stream, and then I have a lot of stuff I need to get done. Michael Gonzalez says, it's okay, I'm a computer tech, not a med tech. And you are rescue. Yeah, I'm technically a med tech myself. Animal physiology and approaching a BS in freshwater biology. Very nice. We like that kind of stuff. That's what I'm into. Who knows? If I have to fully change careers, I'll probably get into that kind of stuff. But let me go get this cheesesteak. I'll be right back. This thing is ice cold, but it's still good. So we got steak. We got cold cheese. Obviously got the nice bread, which is good. And some peppers, onions, and mushrooms on it. Very nice. Oh, wow, there's a rare appearance by Sunshine on my channel. Hold on a second. All right. Oh, Sunshine's already a moderator. Okay, good. Good. It's a moderator-only stream. New chatter was unhidden by someone. What's up, new chatter? Speak your piece, homie. What you got? You know, Michael Gonzalez says, youth JB, you can eat what you want when he wants. Damn diet. Yeah, I'll probably have to go on a diet eventually, especially because I drink and smoke cigarettes. I don't even smoke weed anymore, mainly because I can't find it. But yeah, it really is good, even when it's ice cold. Steak, cheese, bread, peppers, onions, mushrooms. Although I think the mushrooms are gone. I'm not going to put any hot sauce on it because I'm not in the mood. But I love peppers and onions. You know, sauteed. Rescue Pets says they have, wait, hold on. Sunshine says I have to go back to help Cody. See ya. Yeah, I'll pop over there. I'm going to take a nap, and then I have to do what I have to do today. So I'll pop into Cody's for 10 minutes before I quit the internet for a bit. So that was an appearance by Sunshine. We love Sunshine. Sunshine is the chief moderator, as far as I know, over at MMP Cody channel, which is a music channel. Very different style of channel from my own. I do talk. They do music, but they do a fantastic job. There we go. Buffering again. But for those of you who have never been to MMP Cody's channel, he has a very cool format. It's very chill. It's a small chat, just like probably the same viewership size. You know, so you're talking maybe 12 to 20 as opposed. All right, folks, I got to cut the stream soon because I cannot deal with this constant fucking reconnecting bullshit. But what I was trying to say is what MMP Cody does is he runs primarily music with a chat. Small channel, just like mine, probably about the same size, maybe a little bigger. And does a lot of driving videos. So he'll film, you know, driving at night or sometimes at day, you know, to long roads, etc., etc. And it's very, very soothing to watch. So if you guys don't know Double M, so MMP Cody, that's where Sunshine came from. Check out that stream because it's fucking awesome. Wow, almost 45 seconds and no buffering. Oh my god. Albino spiders are cool. Yeah, spiders just want to be... Remember that, and also never drive after a couple drinks and you're going to do just fine in life. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, I used to have a pet tarantula. Rosie the rose hair tarantula. That thing was like 17 years old. No, the thing was literally like 17 years old. I miss Rosie the rose hair tarantula. I'm not a computer, my friend. This is how the story ends. No, spider mice can fuck themselves. Messenger Mike. Yeah, I won't put up with them. You know why? Because they're so small and they just bite you and then it swells up. What is this welt in my arm the size of a quarter? You got bit by a mite. Because it's all black except for yellow stripes in the belly. That's a, that's what they call, I believe, a typical variety of garden spider. Garden spider. typical variety garden spider. Black and yellow. Black and yellow. Oh, Rescue was talking about bees. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yes, bees are black and yellow typically. Except for those friggin' hornets, those nasty ones, the ones that are black and white. And it looks like they're always dragging their ass when they fly. You know those ones, and they're all oily looking? They're all oily looking. And you can actually hear them fly because their wings are so long. I don't mind them either. It's just their stings are really bad. I got a lot of those when I was a kid. Not a lot, maybe 2 or 3, but they're very memorable. Rescue Pet says, LOL, JB Hornets dragging their ass. It looks like that. It just looks the big ones, you know, the ones that are like this. When they fly, it looks like they're dragging, like they could do without it or something. But their stings are a bitch. I've been stung. I'm a snake owner. I'm a python owner. I'm a snake catcher. I always grew up catching, you know, snapping turtles and frogs and stuff like that. So, you know, I have zero fear. Here's what I would do. Oh, shit, guys. We might have to end. We might have to end. Yeah, see, it keeps rebuffering. But I just got a YouTube alert that said the president is going to speak soon. Oh, and by the way, so I'm going to end in 45 seconds, but let me just say this. Nelson, I'll get to you eventually, okay? Keep coming back. I'll get to you. Moderators, is that the okay Nelson or the troll Nelson? What's GSN, Rescue Pets? Is that Golden State Times? Too many Chiefs here need an Indian. No, y'all, I think the president's live. I don't want to be live when the fucking president's on. I want to watch Trump. But I just got a YouTube alert. Can anyone confirm? Trump is speaking on Golden State Times. Okay, we're going to cut. You don't need to look at my stupid Make America Great Again hat. You can actually watch the person that's going to make America great again. So we're going to go ahead and cut, and I'll probably go on from the garage later on this evening. Eastern Standard Time, let's say between the hours of 6 and 8 p.m., unless Blackie Fitzpatrick goes on, in which case I will defer the show to him. So anyway, that being said, thank you all very much for coming by, watching JB Live. I think it's fantastic that I can do almost no promotion, go through the worst period of my life, and have 12 watching and 9 likes. We did about an hour. We're 3 minutes short of an hour. But President Trump is on, so I'm going to get my fucking face off the screen, and we're going to go watch the president, all right? So I'll see you guys. We're going to cut in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks for coming by, y'all. We'll see you later. Peace.